Okay, welcome everyone to my play of Starship Simulator, the tech demo number 3 as you can see on the screen. I'm of course Erik Malkavian, and it says thanks for checking out our third public tech demo. Please be sure to check out the new scanning and navigation tutorial, which I do have in another video, along with the engineering cold start tutorial. So check out those videos. As always, this is a pre-alpha test build, so expect bugs and incomplete features. We encourage players to use the F1, report any bugs they do come across so that we can get them fixed ASAP. That's all, Captain. Have fun out there. Okay, so we are going to be doing the mission now. We did the training modules, so I'm looking forward to trying the mission. Let's get started. Here are my settings. Name tags, NPC, show static background. Etc, 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 etc. Alright, so as you can see, we have available the Magellan class Starship. First launched in 2261. The Magellan class is renowned for being the first vessel that was designed and built specifically for deep space exploration. 320 meters long, so that's about 360 feet long, 150 meters, probably about 165 feet wide. Ditto on the height, 267,000 tons. It does 300 light years per second by the use of warp technology. Obviously, you can't go faster than the speed of light due to it's hard to even approach that because your mass increases according to Einstein's theory. So you have to make use of warp technology, which warps space and brings it closer to you by creating a gravitational well and other things. So, 7 decks, 200 crew capacity. I don't know how you do this in multiplayer. You're obviously not going to have 200 players, but it will be interesting. Now, there are new ships coming. Ship configuration, full crew. Launch configuration, flight ready. Don't know what this means. Let's just use the drop down. No crew. That would have me running around the entire ship. More than likely, yeah, that won't happen. Okay, so launch configuration, cold and dark. Now, if I do cold and dark, I have to do the startup sequence. And that is really a process. You can check out my tutorial playthrough of that. That was very interesting with Ava. We got the Magellan Starship up and running from cold and dark. We're going to use from flight ready, so let's launch the mission. Warning skin thing, flashlights, stops, blue, okay. I don't suffer from that. Praise the Lord. Or anything such as that ever. Ava is aboard the ship. Press enter to talk. Okay, this is Captain speaking. Okay, so we're in the command center. That was the command conference room. Exo's office. Obviously, Exo's somewhere else. Captain's office. This is my office. Take a look at this tablet. Oops. Okay. I believe at this point, what we can do, you just walk towards the door and they will open automatically, just like in Star Trek. Once they're locked from the inside. What was that? That looked like an elevator or a work in progress. Okay. Here's a bridge. Okay. Let's take a look around, because I did not get a chance to look around the other decks. So this is the bridge area. I guess you could kind of say it's a lounge. Command deck is restricted access. Probably this area is restricted access as well, for the bridge crew to relax and so forth. Come down here. We have a very nice pool table. Okay, very nice. Alright, sit down. Awesome. Okay, we're looking at one of the, I assume, engine sections, because forward is this way. This is, we're facing aft. Port starboard. Alright, let's take a look around. Organic printer, interesting. Work in progress, still working on it. We're kind of in ship dock. There's some fruit here that escaped from the organic printer. I'm not sure how you would print fruit. That would be quite a task. Now, as you can see, all power is connected. In that last video we did, and look at all the lights are all green. It's receiving power here at this distributor. We have a little bar here. Only thing we're missing is Guinan to serve up the drinks. Okay, let's take a look. So I assume this is kind of a reception area. There's a little roadblock. So what deck is this? Is this science deck? Or what's deck? These decks are labeled on the walls. Okay, security is posted here. And I imagine there's a lot of security you would have on a starship. Sorry. Okay, central elevator. Okay. It's quite beautiful. Here's the science labs. Elevator. That's odd. C deck. They're not connected. Power's not connected for those. Spare. What? These are just empty rooms for now. Seems to be a lot of empty rooms. We're still here in Space Dock, so shipyard hasn't really fitted things out yet. Alright, so we have a little map here. As I said, we're on C deck, so of course you will see a lot of science labs. Right. Yeah, everything looks lovely. Looks really lovely. Okay. I think as you go that way, you get towards the airlock. Well, that was unusual. Okay. I can't tell if that's flooring or not. It might be reflective. No. It's just a opening. Okay, so there's the science deck. A lot of storage space, and I'm on the opposite side of where I was before. So we're going to continue around. We're continuing clockwise, and then we'll take the stairs right. Let's take the stairs down. I think the previous level deck habitation. Okay, so living area. Ring 1 pat room lighting. Not sure what that means. Okay, crew cabins. Crew quarters. More crew. Okay, crew's mess is here. Okay, so see if we continue this. It looks as though we're on this side, but I guess we're headed counterclockwise. We should be running into crew cabins, and then if we take this, there's some stairs. There should be a center passageway. Let's go the opposite direction. And I want to go through this center area and see if we can get to the gym. So I think if we go this way. Right. Okay, keep going. Right. Oh, this is closed off. Oh, bummer. Okay, so because I was standing right here, and all this does is this keeps going around clockwise. I wanted it to turn here and go into this area. There's more crew cabins, but there is a center passageway if I keep going. So let's see if we can get here and come over here. Right, I'm right there. One more corridor right here to my left. Right. Now it's closed off. Yeah, it's closed off. There are stairs right there, as you can see. There's stairs and there's more stuff there, but I can go there, but there's nothing really going on here. At least it's pressurized. Some more cruise corners. Wow. I know I'm gonna fall off into something here, because I'm in an area more than likely. Yeah, you would never do this on a Starship. Never. Yeah, never. Because, yeah, obviously, you'd run into an airtight bulkhead, where the airlocks would be, but, yeah, doing stuff like that is extremely dangerous. To say the least. Okay, so all these ports. So this must be a spare junction, because there are 3 lines running out of here for the lighting and ring number 3 standby rooms. Okay, so not sure what the heck these are. It's just fun to explore. Okay, that's a hole. Now, I went through one of these, so I have to go back here to get to the main area. Okay, so I'm in the center ring. Let's continue around, and then we will go down to the next deck. We are currently on deck D, the habitation deck. Okay. We want to try to get to the center. Alright. Can't go that way. Over here. Okay, so here's the stairs. So we can go down. This is from 4 years in the Navy, navigating ships. You just get used to it. You have to learn. So, alright. Shipboard systems and looking at panels and becoming familiar with it. It's all part of that life. It really is. It's all part of that life. Becoming familiar, because you never know when you have to act under pressure, and you need to know what things do, at least for damage control. So it's important. You don't stick your hands in things, but you become familiar with the ship. Yeah, it makes me feel like I'm back on board a ship. It really does. Poking my head in, taking a look at things, and just becoming familiar with it. That's why they name ships women. You know, you just you develop a relationship with your ship. You really do. You know, want to take care of her. Her. It's always a her. Always. So, so here we are in engineering. The ship has 7 decks, as we read. And there are all the panels that have been nicely and beautifully simulated. I have to say I was very impressed with the engineering startup. So here's the aft battery arrays. There are 6, and there are 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see here. 6 here. And if I go into the other battery rooms, there'll be 6 there. Like cable. I don't know what that cable does. What it's for. If it's it looks to be electrical cable. Well, here's no 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they have the individual battery rooms. This is the port battery array. Port battery room for redundancy. And then I remember going back here for the connections. That was a really nice tutorial. But I'm not going to be pressing any buttons here because the ship is fully powered now. Who the hell was that? Oh, well, let's keep going. Hold a second. Who was that? It's so freaky. I play so many shooter games. Crew members. They'll probably tell me I shouldn't be down here. Walking to roll. Point of interest. Well, let's follow the engineer. Interesting. Oh, this is awesome. Alright. Esme Hansen. She's an engineer. Or she could be part of just the shipyard team. Alright. I'm not sure what she's looking over. That's all powered. Let's see if I can talk to her. Okay. Okay, so I can't talk to her. Maybe she's just doing rounds. And there was a performing role action. Everything seems to be energized. Let's see where Barney's going. Barnaby. Maybe he's just monitoring systems. Now, I have no idea if there will be things like, oh, hold on a second here. Okay. Everything seems to be working correctly. she was looking at this. This is the main battery distributor. Okay, so this takes it all in right here. So apparently, okay, that's sending power. That's just a startup distributor, right? Startup. Right, everything's everything looks like it's good. Right, the aggregator. Oh. It's not getting in its way. Those are just the start capacitors. So takes it in, and it goes to the reactor room lighting utilities. That's the reason why you don't need the what the heck is that doing here? Don't know. I can never imagine live animals on board a Starship. Okay, so but let's go to the bridge. Let's get underway. This is the captain speaking. Stand by all hands for to get underway. I don't know if we can get underway actually. I don't even know how to get out of engineering apparently. Can't get out like this. Alright, so I think we have to go down, and here's the deck. Yeah, I'm not sure about that chicken. Alright, so there is an elevator, but apparently that lift is not working. I wonder if this other lift is working. I don't know. That doesn't appear to be the lift. No. Alright, let's take a look at the map. Life support, I'm here. Stairs. Cryogenic, that's when we were, cryogenic is where the cooling is stored for the fusion reactor. Okay, so we'll just take the stairs. And then once we get up to the B deck, we'll see if we can actually okay, so where are we right now? Are we on the science deck? Okay. Back this way. Okay, there is a lift here. I don't know if this does this work? Oh, it goes to the bridge. Okay, to the bridge, y'all. Okay, it's very beautiful. So you can just kind of have a look-see out the window. We're on the starboard side, hence the green light flashing. And if we came over here, we'd see a red light flashing on the port side. There you have it. So there's our beautiful planet. I assume we're above Earth. Let's go take a look at on the bridge. Okay. Right. Now, of course, this is in glass. Yeah, glass would never hold up to space, even though there was a viewport on the, the Apollo spacecraft. So I guess that's a possibility. Alright, let's sit down. Okay, so, well, let's get up. Uh-oh. Get up. Never mind. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. There we go. Okay. Navigation. Here we go. Alright, so this is how we did it. Came over here. We did a long-range scan. And let's go ahead and scan Alpha Centauri. Okay. Single star system located between the spiral arms and the thin disk region of the galaxy. Excuse me. The system's primary object, a G-class main sequence star, has a temperature of 5.781 Kelvin, approximately 7.4 billion years old. Excuse me. This location has been 0% explored. Our closest neighbor. Now, let's go ahead and scan it. Let's align our SCMI to target. Okay, so focal point. We will just leave that as is and initiate survey.
Initiating long-range survey.
There we go. So as you can see up on the screen, Ava's conducting that survey.
Long-range survey complete.
Thank you very much, Ava. So let's get up and take a look at the map. Alright. Wanted to do this before. So this is kind of a two-dimensional map, which is unfortunate. But here's our position. Little dotted line. We're looking at Alpha Centauri and the systems around it. So we can see that there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 planets, 7. Anyway, target action, sense target. Okay, so this is cool. I can come up here. I can just click on these. On the map itself. That's awesome. Okay, so let's go back to the sensor console. Now, I've gone through this before. Now, there is one planet, this planet here. This planet right here has a lot of possibilities. The only way, though, that we can conduct a medium range scan is if we get closer. Okay, so the gravity, as you can see, is 0.82 of Earth. Temperatures are 0.88 or 0.63, so it makes about 50 degrees Fahrenheit, the equator. So I'd love to conduct a medium range scan, but I can't do that because I'm not near anything. So we go back to our scan. Hold on a second. Darn it. Ah, we lost it. That's unfortunate. It seems like we should already have that data stored. And we do. Okay, so let's lay in a course. We're going to send this to the helm. Alright. Let's get up. Alright. All hands. This is the captain speaking. Stand by to make to get ready to damn it. Get underway. That is all. Alright, so alright, so this is our target. 4.2 light years. Okay, so okay. Okay, Ava, take us out of here. Gauging FTL. What if I can get up? Can I get up and walk around as he travel? Ava's flying the ship, so I'm not even flying the ship. we're almost there. 26 seconds for arrival. Okay. Right. She's disengaging the FTL, bringing us down. And then what I will do, once we come to all stop, I'll go over to the sensor station, and then I'll conduct the medium range scan. Okay, beautiful. Distance, okay. So we're still about 8,000 kilometers out from the planet. Alright, there we go. Very nice. Let's get up. Come over here. And let's go ahead and do our short range sensor. Actually, let's do our medium range. Go ahead. This will give us level 2 knowledge of the system around Alpha Centauri. And then I can do my short range scan on this planet. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alright, so right, this should be our target. Okay, let's conduct a short range scan. Alright. And scan target, please. So now we'll be able to get a much better sensor picture on her. Okay. Terrestrial planets orbiting 2.55 astronomical units from its parent star, Alpha Centauri, with typical atmosphere and an average surface temperature of 175 Kelvin. So let's take a look. Orbital period 4 years. Wow. So that's kind of a long orbit. Alright, so temperatures are pretty good. Alright, so that's coming soon. That's a work in progress. I'd love to see what sort of data we have. So let's bring up surface map for her. Look at that cloud cover. Okay, let's take off the cloud cover. And let's see if we have a data. Okay, selected array. Let's get up. don't see any information there. Maybe you have to do that. Okay. I don't see any text signatures. It's a shame that we can't get more data. Yeah, I'd love to, yeah, 174. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. I think, like I said, it's 0.63 of Earth. But I need to look that up. And of course we don't have any information. I'm so used to in Mass Effect I can send out a probe. Okay, so I just don't have any more ability to scan this. And looking out the window, it looks kind of cold. It looks like there's like, ice. But it's a shame. Okay, and taking a look. Oh, a sec. Let's sit in the captain's chair. Test disco mode. Test alien virus. Okay, so work in progress. This is still work in progress. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna take over Ensign. Okay. Or Ensign. Let's see here. Sensors, probably be an Ensign. Okay, so let's go back to the medium range sensors and see if we have any other viable candidates. That was the best planet that I was able to find. Everything else is just, the gravity's too heavy. Like this gravity is 11. Yeah, I mean, no, we can't deal with that type of gravity. 0.82. And so I really kind of like this planet. 0.69. It's a little bit warmer. Let's go ahead and send it to the helm. And we'll go ahead and conduct a short range sensor on it. Let's have Ava drive us over there. Use sensor target. Alright. Go ahead. So she'll take us out. And Alright, so let's engage FTL. Because it's 2.48 astronomical units. That's like 2 light years. Or something like that. Not light years, but it's a long distance without an FTL drive. Right. Curious about this planet. Right. 7,000 kilometers. I wonder if I can just go ahead. Right. Alright. Great. I was curious if I can just go ahead and conduct my short range scan with the SCMI. But let's go ahead and scan target. And let's see what we have here. Okay. Let's turn on the surface map. Wow. What's that? Okay, let's close that. Not sure how to interpret that. Average temperature is 292 Kelvin. I have to look that up. In Fahrenheit. Alright. I had to pull out my phone because oh, jeepers. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Anyway. Damn it. I was trying to look up what Kelvin was. Jeez. Okay, so that's 65 Fahrenheit. Very good. Alright, so that's not too bad. So this is a planet that we might want to keep our eye on. Look at the gravity is 0.69, I believe. So yeah, if it has an atmosphere, then that sucks. That's not good. Alright. Well, that's not good. Because more than likely it doesn't have anything. Alright. Now, I was doing something. I hit Alt 5, and it brought up my character sheet. I don't know how to actually use this, because I don't know. I can't disengage from the this screen. Let's but I find that interesting anyway. Yeah, unfortunately I'm not wearing any clothes. Alright, so let's escape out of this. Work in progress. That's a work in progress. But yeah, that was Alt 5. But yeah, so I think I'm going to end the episode here, because unfortunately this tech demo doesn't have data for the planets outside of appearances. Like, we can look at the cloud cover. Day-night cycle is available. And we have the physical characteristics, which which is very good, and it got me really excited. Like, unfortunately, this planet's atmosphere is too thin, but this planet here, the atmosphere is typical. Temperature's a bit cold at 150 Kelvin, but that's tolerable. Gonna be a bit on the cold side, maybe right the 30s Fahrenheit, but it has atmosphere, and the gravity is not, it's not really heavy, so we could deal with that for sure, for sure. Okay, well, so this has been Starship Simulator. This is a pre-alpha tech demo number 3, and I'm very much looking forward to more of this game, this simulator of this beautiful starship, this Magellan class starship. Of course, I'm Erik Malkavian, here in the Alpha Centauri star system. We're at a thin atmosphere, but 65 degrees Fahrenheit planet at the equator. So you can see the water. Look at the water. So that's promising. And if we go to that other planet that we're at, it's a bit colder, but it has a typical atmosphere. Hopefully that means an Earth-like atmosphere. And so I look forward to traveling to that planet. And if this has surface vehicles, maybe going to surface. So there you have it. Thank you for watching, and I will have more when there is more of Starship Simulator. Take care and goodbye. Well, before I go from Starship Simulator, I was looking at the menu. So I can customize my character. Did not know that. Erik. Actually, I prefer Jace. Malkavian. Of course, from the United States. This is a UN ship, so in the year 2200, May not be countries. We'll see. It's been countries for a long, 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 long time. So, don't know about that. Default head for now. Shirt. Field jacket, like the field jacket. Okay, boots, yes. Okay. Yeah, let's go with that. No beard. Right now, there's really no character creation, so to speak. This is the start of it. This is tech demo, so completely understandable. And you can also customize your ship. Now, walls. So these are coming. Floor edging, UI panels. For now, I mean, you can change the UI buttons. Don't know if that's affecting anything. Normal. Don't know if that's affecting anything. Seasonal decorations, that's pretty cool. UNSF, okay. Didn't change anything. I didn't change anything, so obviously you won't see any changes there. But yeah, I have pants now. That's good. But I just want to show you that. Okay, so again, Erik Malkavian. This is the tech demo number 3 for Starship Simulator. A very ambitious project that looks to incorporate traveling across the galaxy in a fully realized starship with the multiplayer component and a lot of different parts to it. As you can see, I was able to utilize the comm system. That was a sensor system. Okay, comms are a work in progress. Notice the sticky. But you saw me utilize the helm and navigation. Look forward to seeing that. This ship will have weapons. So thank you for watching Starship Simulator, Erik Malkavian. Take care and goodbye.